Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that should get the job done. Rummenigge. Oh, it's Pirlo. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically...
Heads it! And he's heaved it away. Header! He's looking to set free a runner. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rummenigge chasing after it. Oh, he's found him in space! And he's gone backward here. Here it comes. Goalkeeper's ball. Rummenigge. Galatasaray are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oh, terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. He's through here. Well, oh, what a mistake! Played back to the goalkeeper. Still goalless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rummenigge. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
In with a header! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Shapes to shoot.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Gullit. Chance to shoot now, there's the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Galatasaray with the corner, they're first. Sampdoria are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge. Oh, super find. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Drogba. And it's Del Piero. He's played him through. Drogba. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cafu. And that is expertly dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Galatasaray get the ball rolling for the second period.
Galatasaray are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Ribery. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ribery. Roberto Carlos. He is through here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great... Osimhen! A real chance and a real let-off.
Osimhen controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Rummenigge.
That's going in strongly.
Rummenigge is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Sampdoria upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Del Piero is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Sampdoria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty...
Del Piero! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Sampdoria have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Roberto Carlos under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Del Piero. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Galatasaray needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Good ball over the top. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got Tool. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Sampdoria have the chance to go the other way. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's lofted through here. He's in plenty of space here. Rummenigge. Oh, not quite.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pirlo. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, can he find a finish? Real chance! Goal! Galatasaray! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the
He's had a shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.